Hi, welcome to the TechRepack online training. We do provide training on application packaging using AdminStudio and Microsoft Package. With the latest versions, there's AdminStudio 2015 and Microsoft API 5.1. Also provide training on Microsoft SCCM 2012.
Yeah, now in this session we are going to learn about the active setup. So first, what is active setup? Active setup is a concept of operating system. Okay. This is not something very exclusive for the application packaging. This is by default comes as a concept of the operating system. So when is this basically we are going to use it? When there is an application, it is installing something into the user profile. Then in that scenario we would be implementing the active setup. So why is that we have to implement the active setup? Basically, whenever you are installing an application, that is creating something into the user profile. Okay, user profile, when you talk about it, basically the most of the times we would be seeing a folder called app data. Okay, this is something we call it a roaming app data, and there is another folder that is called local app data. So these are very frequently we come across from the application side. Most of the application try to write something into these areas, so which is belongs to the user profile. And in a similar way, there is another thing called it's a registry, current user registry key. Okay. So now I am just going to give you an example here, like a VLC media player. So VLC media player is an application. I have it. Let me show you here. So this VLC is already installed on my machine. Whenever I open this shortcut, for the first time you would be seeing this pop-up coming in. Okay, but the moment you click on continue button, then the application gets open and you just close it and reopen the same application. You will not be seeing that pop-up coming again. Why? Because whenever you click on the continue button when the pop-up was appeared, that has done something inside your user profile. So it has written something into the user profile. That's where from the second time onwards you're not seeing it. But what is that it's exactly did under the user profile? So I know that it has actually written some files and folders into the app data folder. You look at here, there is a folder called VLC got generated. It's 1129. It's just a second back. And also there are some 3 files got generated. So the moment when you click on continue button during the pop-up, it has generated this folder and with these files. So that's why from the second time onwards you're not seeing the pop-up again. But this is something it's been happened only for the Raj user. You just look at here. So right now the account I logged in is with the Raj. So and whatever the settings it's been happened for the VLC media player, it's reflected only for the Raj app data folder. So that's where I say it is user profile. This is only for this Raj user. And if someone else like an ABC account logs into the computer, then the C uses ABC app data and roaming folder. That user would not be having the VLC folder. Why? Because we haven't launched the shortcut, we haven't done that click on continue button. So even if someone else like an XYZ log into the machine, then the same thing it has to be happen for the other the XYZ user as well. So the number of users whoever log into the machine in their profile under this app data, this VLC folder should be present. Then only they won't be seeing that pop-up. So now let's take it in the real-time scenario. No user should be getting this pop-up even though they launch it for the first time. It means I have to copy this VLC folder into each and every user app data folder so that no user would be seeing that pop-up even though they launch it for the first time. So that's what my ultimate goal, ultimate customization here. So this is something I would be able to do it with the help of active setup. Okay. So what should I do for implementing the active setup? In fact, there is a registry key. How do we set up this? There is a registry key. First you open regedit. There you see a key called active setup under local machine. Go to HKLM, software, Microsoft, active setup, install component. You see here, right? Under the install component. So you just look at here the hierarchy, HKLM and software, Microsoft active setup installed component. Inside of this we have to create a folder name. That folder name can be either an application name or even you can use it application GUID. Most of the times we would be working with the MSI packages, so that's where you can also give a product code under. You can create a registry key with the product code of your MSI package inside of this installed components. But as of now it's not an MSI package. Okay, I'm just using the application name over here. Let's do that. Okay, 1 second. Let me do it in VMware. Okay, BLM software, Microsoft and active setup and installed component. So right click, create a registry key, VLC media player, and on the right hand side you have to create a registry key that is called stub path. Okay, stub path. So this is in fact getting executed. Okay, so what is that I'm supposed to write it down under the stub path? I just need to provide a action. What is that I want to execute it? So what is that action here? We want to copy that VLC folder into each and every user's app data folder. So that is something I would like to implement with the help of a VB script. Okay, and where is that VB script is located? As of now I just copied that VB script over here. It's under C VLC folder. It's just a temporary location. Now look at, I just gave the VB script location under here, and okay, now active setup, the registry key is created. So when is it going to be executed? When the user logs into the computer, the user log into the computer, active setup gets executed. So whatever you have written under the stub path, that is going to be initiated the moment user logs into the computer. So now let's see. As of now I have account logged in with the Raj. So let me log in with another user account just to see it. So do I have any other accounts Okay, I don't have any other account. Let me create one more account. It's a test one. Okay, done. Now let me log off from the Raj account and log in with the test one account. Test one account, I logged in. So this is, it's while logging into the computer, this is the time that active setup gets executed. So the VB script going to be run now. What is the purpose of VB script? It's going to copy the folders into the app data folder. So let's see that will it going to happen or not. Yeah, it's logged in now. So what is that I need to verify now? Whether that VLC folder is copied into the app data folder or not. Now you look at VLC folder is copied 11:37, 11:36, just a minute back. It means whatever I have written under the VB script, that's been copied. So this is happened with the help of active setup. Now because of this folder is present, if I launch this shortcut, I don't be seeing that pop up. Okay. This is the very first time I'm launching it from the test one account, but still I don't see the pop-up coming. That's because I made that VLC folder copied into the app data folder. I mean, that is the user profile folder of test one account. So now if I create any number of accounts on this machine, whenever the user logs into the computer, that active setup gets executed, thereby the folders would copied into their user profile. So this is how that active setup is going to work now. Okay, is it clear? And I just want to really know whether the whether the active setup is executed or not. Just to know that, what you have to do is go to the regedit and look at under HKCU software, Microsoft active setup, install component, and there is a registry key called VLC media player, which is we created it. Okay, we created it under HKLM. The same thing has been replicated under the current user. So this is the proof that yes, that active setup is executed for this test one account. So this is all about that active setup, how it works.
Thanks for watching this video.